So President Trump, of course, is up early watching TV, making sure his TV network follows orders. And he tweeted this morning also. He says this: remember, Republicans are 5-0 in congressional races this year. The media refuses to mention this. I said Gillespie and Moore would lose for very different reasons, and they did. I also predicted I would win. Republicans will do well in 2018, very well. And then he tags
around the I are the best part. That's incredible.
He tags the tweet at Fox and Friends. Your network is doing good this morning. Are they making you happy?
So how wrong was he on that?
Well, he's incredibly. He's just beyond Ron. He's so wrong. He's not even worth. It's not even worth addressing him. It's because, but the quotation marks around the eyes. It can take me a while to get around. He puts quote marks around things randomly and in a kind of surrealistic way all the time. But to put just the quotation marks around the I, around a capital I, I don't really know what to make of that.
Do you think this president is slightly into himself?
It's the most meta thing he's ever done. It's kind of referring to himself.
So let's break this down. First of all, Republicans have been underperforming by an average of 9 to 12 points in every congressional race.
Yes.
He's talking about congressional races. Here we go. The Democrats did 20 points better in Kansas, 4. They did 3. Republicans won by 3, did 3 better. They didn't do 3 better.
And then the presidential. This is referring to
compared to Trump. I thought you were comparing to the last congressional candidate, which really Republicans underperformed. +3 Georgia. Democrats did 15 points better than Trump in Montana. They did 15 points better than Trump in South Carolina's 5th. They did 3 points better in the Virginia governor's race. And in the Alabama Senate race, they did 30 points better than Donald Trump.
And you think about some of those. We were just in Alabama last week, and we did it in Alabama. We also did it in certain places in Virginia where you looked at Trump's performance in particularly in certain key swing districts, suburbs, counties where he carried those places in Northern Virginia or in some of the suburban upper crust Republican neighborhoods in Alabama where they were the Democratic candidate blew out the Republican, whether it was Roy Moore or in a much more conventional race where Ed Gillespie got beat in Virginia and other places. So both the Republicans are losing in these races, but also the Republican brand is losing, and Donald Trump in particular is being repudiated in county after county, and the counties where Republicans are going to need to win to hold control of Congress in 2018, and certainly where Donald Trump will need to win if he has any chance of re-election in 2020.
And you look at this, Democrats have flipped 14 state legislative seats since Donald Trump won. You know how many Republicans have flipped? None.
I was just guessing on that 0.
Yeah. Even in districts where the Republican candidate survived, margins of victory are dropping. The number of voters who identify themselves as Republicans, that's dropped 5 percentage points. You can go to Delaware County. If you want to go on the local level in Pennsylvania, they're electing Democrats for the first time in history. You go across the country. You look at Mountain Brook. It's from Pennsylvania to Alabama, all across the country.
The socialists won in Virginia for House of Delegates.
Well, they don't like him.